Hi, my name is Demi Adejuyigbe. I'm a filmmaker and comedian, and I'm very excited to be here in the Arrow Video Store. Oh God, it's overwhelming to just look at. There's so many things. I'm also doing my solo show, Demi Adejuyigbe Sells Out at Edinburgh Fringe this August, so please come on down to that. If you love movies, I certainly mention them in them. Let's see what we got here. Well, I mean, right off the bat, Southland Tales. Richard Kelly, 2006, classic. 2006? I have to know for sure. Never mind. I don't know how to describe it because the movie is by design a little incomprehensible, but it's a very like post 9/11 movie in a very like hyper stylized world. It's essentially like, you know, the satire of Idiocracy, but taken to an extreme with a lot of stuff that feels like he's switching genres at so many different points. There's a point where Justin Timberlake, who is like a war vet, just starts singing The Killers, All These Things That I've Done to camera, and you're like, oh, what a weird small dream sequence. And it's like, no, we're doing most of the song, and it's fascinating. It's really good. Everyone's really good in it. Dwayne Johnson's fantastic in it. It's like if the Wachowskis made a movie about gun violence, but it's also like about our cultural preoccupations with sex, and it predicted, I feel like, a lot of things that are happening now. I feel like everyone's now in the process of making their own Southland Tales. Like Megalopolis is a Southland Tales. Beau is Afraid is a Southland Tales. It's hard to describe what that means unless you've seen the movie, but it's like, these are movies that you watch and you're sort of like, this is a director's passion project that's kind of inconceivable and trying to tackle 100 different things. There's also, there's two cuts of this. There's the can cut, which has a lot of unfinished work in it, and then there's the release cut. I still think you should watch the can cut, even though the can cut, you'll be like, whoa, weird bad keying in this. It's great. Synecdoche, New York is a Southland Tales, or maybe Southland Tales is Synecdoche, New York. I still don't know when. 2006, figured it out. All right, what else we got? Ooh, okay. The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3. It's just like a very good thriller, and it's like very tense. It's one of my mom's favorite movies, actually. I asked her one time, just like, what's 10 movies you like? And she texted me later, and I was like, you've seen Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3? Because the other movies are like Rush Hour, Rat Race, Sound of Music. Big movies that it's like, yeah, I know when my mom has seen that. But this is just really reminiscent of a time when this could be like a big blockbuster, like just a really steamy, like grimy New York movie. I don't know, it's just a classic, a heist, people hijacking a train to take $1 million, and they start being like, we're gonna execute hostages, and Walter Matthau. By the way, Walter Matthau, I miss the era when a guy like Walter Matthau was like a leading star. Just an old guy who's just got a grumpy face, and you believe that he just wants to just get through the day without any shit happening.
What's up, Z?
You won't believe it.
You know me, I'll believe anything.
The train's been hijacked.
I don't believe it.
He brings so much charm to this movie, and it's so good. The last frame of this movie is just one of the best fucking endings to a movie ever. You see it in the theater and everyone will hoot and holler just at the last moment. It's so good. Walter Matthau just has one of those faces that you see and you're just like, you're gonna deliver on exactly what emotion we want from you. Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, great. I've not seen the remake with Denzel and Travolta. I want to, but it just feels unfair to compare it to this. This is just such a great movie. Ooh, okay. Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice. A great Paul Mazursky film. When I first watched this, I didn't really know what I was getting into, and it's really just a good like satire about like sexual dynamics of the 60s and like the free love movement and whatnot. It's so good. The real standouts for me here are Natalie Wood and Diane Cannon. Diane Cannon's performance in this movie is so good. She's like it's early Kate Hudson-ish stuff. She's just really good, very rubbery, very like animated. It's so fun to watch her. I just walked away being like, I gotta watch everything she's ever been in.
I mean, I don't see how I can feel jealous about a purely physical thing you had with some dumb blonde.
No, wait a minute, not dumb. She just got her master's at Berkeley.
It's just these four people arguing about sex and like openness, and just, it's really, really good. I feel like this is the kind of movie that a lot of movies then tried to do, like the sex comedy era of like the 2000s were trying to do this in raunchier ways. I think The Invite by Olivia Wilde is probably, I say this based on very little information, but I'm like, I think this is kind of what they're going for. It's very Virginia Woolf, but without the drama of, you think these people are gonna kill each other. But she's so funny. Oh, Quincy Jones did the score? Damn. You learn something new every time you read the back of a movie. It just makes me, I pick one out and I just go, well, now I want to watch that right now. There's a lot of like B-movie picks that I'm just like, oh, I haven't watched those and I have nothing to say about them, but I want them all the same. I still haven't seen Inner Space. I never saw Wreck, which was so big when it came out. I want to say I was in like high school and people were talking about it, being like, you got to check this out. Audition, another one that I somehow haven't seen. Everyone talks about it as being like insane, a really good twist, and I'm like, well, I don't know what it is yet, thank God. Ooh, To Live and Die in LA is one that I really want. I love William Friedkin. I think he's a psychopath. What I know of this movie, like I know the big thing that happens in it that's sort of a shock, and I can't believe I haven't seen it. It feels like insane. I know the way that they shoot that airport sequence is so fun. Every William Friedkin story just feels like a bad lesson for any filmmakers, where it's like, yeah, he just fired a gun on set and it made a great movie. Yeah, he just drove through the streets without any permits and it made a great movie. Yeah, he just went to the airport and broke rules and it worked. And it's just like, you don't want to be like, hey, he made The French Connection. Like that's a great movie. But also like, don't take lessons from William Friedkin. Only one guy can do it and he's crazy and dead now. JSA, Joint Security Area, Park Chan-wook, incredible movie. I feel like Park Chan-wook gets a lot of attention for being like a shocking filmmaker because of movies like The Handmaiden and Old Boy, even like No Other Choice. There's stuff where it's like people watch it and they're just like, oh my God, this is not really it's more of a dramatic movie. I want to say it's a political drama, but that makes it sound like it's overwrought and like it's gonna be confusing. I know nothing about the politics between North and South Korea, but this movie is clearly written by someone who wants to do his best to empathize with why people might be involved with both sides, what it's like to be in between the demilitarized zone between them. It's so beautiful. It's just great performances. Really beautiful, really sad, will make you cry, will make you think about what it's like to be, you know, just have a bro on the other side of a fence somewhere that you can't really reach. We've all been there. Ooh, oh, this is, I'm picking it because it's a good movie, but also my friend made this movie. This is The Beta Test by Jim Cummings. Jim Cummings is just such an insanely inspirational filmmaker. Just someone who I think I'm always fascinated by because he's just sort of like, you just gotta make it. And he finds funding and writes things that can be done for small budgets, but is still like very well crafted and really like intricate and well planned. And I've talked to him a bunch about how he does it, and it really is just like having a network of people who will make a movie with you. The Beta Test is a great like sexual thriller about a man panicking about a sexual encounter he had, and it's really just fascinating. It's really good. Another friend, Olivia Applegate, is also great in this. Went to college with her. So it's just fun to see a sexual thriller with two of your friends. Jim has so many good movies. He's one of those guys where anytime something comes out with him in it, I'm just like, fuck, I can't wait to watch that and be flabbergasted and beat myself up for not doing my own movie right now. Sullivan's Travels. Sullivan's Travels, Sullivan's Travels, Sullivan's Travels. It's open. That's fine.
I want this picture to be a document. I want to hold a mirror up to life. I want this to be a picture of dignity, a true canvas of the suffering of humanity.
But with a little sex in it.
With a little sex in it.
This movie is, first of all, Preston Sturges, one of my favorite all-time directors. Like, his work is just so, his screwball comedies are fucking incredible. Miracle of Morgan's Creek is so funny. Christmas in July, absolutely hilarious. It's like a 60-minute movie, by the way, and every joke in that hits so much. All of Raymond Wahlberg's jokes in that movie make me laugh so much. This is Joel McCrea and Veronica Lake, and the basic premise is great. It's just like a pretentious director who wants to make a movie about poverty. And everyone's like, you don't know what it's like to be poor. So he basically is like, well, I'm gonna pretend to be poor. And it just it leads him to a series of like screwy fuck ups, but it really is just a movie about how beautiful and necessary it is to have film in life. It does feel like the older I get, the more I just take solace in film in dour times, and you feel like it's not a false thing for a movie to say that. It's beautiful, it's so funny, it's silly. Huge inspiration to the Coens. The movie in this is called Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Which of course is a Coens movie. And I found it because I love the Coens so much, and then that led me to all of Preston Sturges' work. And he's one of those directors that makes you realize that like all of the style of comedy that you really cherish right now was just as vibrant and like well crafted in like the black and white era. I think anyone who would be like, oh, I don't want to watch black and white movies should watch Preston Sturges. I will say every time I watch this movie, I do think about how crazy it is that the credits roll and you realize that the second billed woman, the second billed person in this entire movie is just credited as the girl. They were like, we don't have a name for her. But yeah, Sullivan's Travels, really, really good. I was working on a mini series that was an adaptation of a movie that I don't want to say in case it still happens. And it was largely inspired by Sullivan's Travels. The idea of like basically someone who makes film and wants to work in film, then having to come around to demystifying film in their brain and stopping to think of certain things as pretentious and then learning to love it again. It's just like, it's the kind of movie that you really sit with and find so beautiful. And yeah, I don't know, the final moments of this movie where people are watching another movie and like laughing and feeling so happy, or it's just beautiful cinema, really. So those are my picks, and I could be in here all day just talking about other ones that I would love to pick, but that's not gonna make for a fun video, so I'm gonna go.